Tonight, the Democratic presidential ticket on the road in battleground Pennsylvania. Vice President Kamala Harris, Governor Tim Walz, and their spouses rolling out their new campaign bus in the suburbs of Pittsburgh, stopping first at a phone bank.
How you doing, Hannah?
The team making stops in politically opposite counties: Allegheny, Union-rich and solidly blue, and Beaver, a blue-collar county that former President Trump won in 2016 and 2020.
Develop those relationships.
The Harris campaign believes it can make some inroads here, as a new Washington Post ABC Ipsos national poll of registered voters shows Harris with a 4-point lead over Trump, besting Biden's position in the same poll last month.
When you know what you stand for, you know what to fight for.
As Harris tries to promote policy ideas just a day before the Democratic convention starts.
When you stand for working people, you fight for working people. When you stand for freedom, whether it be to make decisions about your own body or love who you love, you fight for those things.
Trump also in Pennsylvania Saturday night, speaking for more than an hour with a focus on personal attacks over policy comparisons.
They said, no, her biggest advantage is that she's a beautiful woman. I'm going, huh. I never thought of that. I'm better looking than she is.
Tonight, Trump releasing a plan to barnstorm battleground states each day of the DNC this week. Republican South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham on Meet the Press urging him to focus on policy.
If you have a policy debate for president, he wins. Donald Trump, the provocateur, the showman, may not win this election.
Aaron joins us now from Pittsburgh. And Aaron, Pennsylvania is not the only battleground state getting attention this week.
You're right, Hallie. Harris will do some campaigning in the next door state of Wisconsin, another battleground state. At the same time, former President Trump will be on the trail as well in Michigan, trying to draw some attention away from the Democratic convention. Hallie?
Aaron, thank you. President Biden, for his part, is fine-tuning his keynote speech for tomorrow's opening night at the DNC. Monica Alba joins us now with the preview. So, Mon, walk us through it.
Hallie, just a month ago, this convention hall was supposed to be President Biden's big stage for the week. And tomorrow night will show just how dramatically everything has changed since he left the race. Now, the evening is meant in part to be a tribute to the president's leadership, with First Lady Jill Biden speaking. And then in a primetime speech, the president will detail why he thinks Vice President Harris is best positioned to take on Donald Trump now. And then he'll pass the torch to her, with the two expected to share that major moment together. Now, the other big speakers this week will include the Obamas and the Clintons. Governor Walz will accept the vice presidential nomination on Wednesday, and VP Harris will have her keynote on Thursday. Hallie?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or follow us on social media.